Welcome back. I'm here with Championship correspondent Pascal Lemaire to talk about Ipswich versus Blackburn. Pascal, Ipswich are in really good form coming into this one.
Yep, they haven't lost since August, since the derby defeat to Norwich. I think they won 4 games in a row, and then the last 2. They did draw the last 2, but they've never been as good on the road as they have been at home. So they drew at Sheffield Wednesday and Nottingham Forest. I mean, they almost won at Nottingham Forest, and Forest went into that game unbeaten. Ipswich, they took the lead, then got pegged back, took the lead again, then Forest. They conceded 2 poor goals in that game. Forest scored both goals from corners, and Mick McCarthy would have been really disappointed with that. But looking back at how they've done recently, I'd be so delighted. And he won Manager of the Month last month, and Tyrone Mings won Player of the Month as well. They won both awards, and Mings has been so impressive at left back this season. There's been Premier League teams reportedly sniffing around him. Arsenal, Everton, I've seen all linked with him. So, yeah, really exciting times for Ipswich at the moment, and their home form has been excellent. They've won, I think, their last 3 games at home 2-0 each time. So they'll be back at home, and yeah, they'll be really excited for this one.
Blackburn, on the other hand, without winning 3 now.
Yeah, they've started of late. Blackburn, we always say this, it happened last season as well, inconsistency is their real problem. They had 2 games at home in those 3 games. They drew them both, which is really disappointing. Against Huddersfield especially, they're a team, Huddersfield, who don't travel particularly well, and Blackburn would have thought this is a game we can win. 0-0 draw is disappointing, but I think, you know, Rudy Gestede is coming back for this game against Ipswich, and he's a really important player for them up front because he wins so much in the air, and Jordan Rhodes can just sniff around him. And with those 2, they've got plenty going forward. And Ben Marshall as well is a really good player on the wing. He was nominated for Player of the Month alongside Mings, and you know, with those, if those 3 are all playing, then they'll definitely cause Ipswich problems.
What's your score prediction for it?
Yeah, I think Ipswich, their home form, they've just been so good at home recently. I think they're just going to nick it. Not as comfortable as recently, but 2-1.
Sportsman going for a 2-1 win for Ipswich.